All right, guys, welcome back to the Discuss Crypto channel. If you guys don't know who I am, my name is Matt. I've been trading crypto since 2017, and on this channel, I go over the crypto markets every single day, entirely free, just for you guys. So before we jump into this video, I do want to address something. A very prominent political figure by the name of Charlie Kirk was recently shot today, and I just want to say a prayer for his family. He has 2 young children. I don't get political very often. I'm pretty neutral actually, as far as my beliefs go. But this is just absolutely sick. It's absolutely unacceptable. Doesn't matter what side you're on, left versus right. Killing people is never okay, right? I hope we can all agree on that. And it's really sad to see, such a prominent media figure, get his life ended for speaking his mind. And that's not democracy, right? That's fascism. So anyway, I just want to, put that out there. Prayers to him and his family. Very, very sad day, at least for myself and the people that I talk to here in the US. But we're going to jump into the charts here. Enough of that. Let's jump into the price actions, shall we? So we talked about the swing long position here on BTC that we are currently in. Guys, the position is still running. We did break out of these equal highs, which I told you guys was the local resistance. So this looks good. The algo flipped blue right here. Obviously, we're seeing price continue. So guys, nothing has changed in the plan. We gave the entry here inside the Pro Discord. And then on this channel, we gave the first entry here. We gave the re-entry here at this order block. So many different chances to get into the swing long position, right? Momentum oversold, boom, buy signal on the algo, boom, right? So things are looking pretty good for Bitcoin. Just gonna let the thesis play out, right? Our next level of resistance is going to be this major golden pocket fib, right? Which perfectly overlaps these 2 liquidity levels right here. So if we go down to a lower time frame and see bearish divergences, I will be interested in taking a head short here for lower prices if we get this, okay? And then we can look for another 1-2 setup off of that, targeting the all-time high. Okay, going down to a lower time frame here, if we see some sort of retrace here to the local golden pocket, maybe price retraces something like this, and we get another open low maybe tomorrow or early next week, I will be looking for a continuation long position because we are continuing to break structure to the upside. But hopefully you guys are in the swing long position with me currently. Okay, let's take a look at Ethereum now. Okay, I talked about how I was not interested in longing Ethereum when it was inside of this range here, okay, which we are still trading in. And guys, this is the reason why I do not like trading in this price action, okay? Millions and millions, hundreds of millions of dollars have been liquidated within this range. That could have been so easily avoidable if you just had sat out, traded coins with strength like Hyperliquid or Solana, right? Coins that are showing clear strength, or waiting for the extreme parts of the ranges to get met, right? Waiting for these range lows to get tapped into, right? Waiting for these lower prices. And if we don't get, we don't get, okay? But it's better than trying to force a trade within this range and getting chopped up. Okay, we already talked about how Ethereum is bullish on a structure point of view, right? On a macro structure, Ethereum is still bullish. This is just accumulation, in my opinion, before the inevitable next leg up to 5K Ethereum and beyond. But that being said, we don't want to FOMO along here. We want to wait for these lows to get swept, and that is my major long idea. We are seeing bullish momentum on the oscillator here, which may propel Ethereum higher from here, but I don't see any clear setup there on Ethereum. Okay, Hyperliquid is a very interesting trade. I actually sold around 95% of my spot Hyperliquid. So we bought right here. I sold the majority of my spot here. Hyperliquid is looking incredibly strong. We did talk about this multiple times. Let's take a look at Solana. Guys, Solana also looking strong. We also had talked about this one as well, going down to a lower time frame. Again, any sort of retrace that we get on Solana to the local golden pocket, I will look to take a long position. I'm just not sure if we're going to get. Stocks still look good, believe it or not. Stocks still look bullish here. It looks like we may just kind of consolidate and then continue the trend to the upside. I doubt we are going to get this low that I was expecting in September for the stock market, which will be bullish for cryptocurrency as well. So let's see what Bitcoin can do over the next few days. Hopefully we can get to this golden pocket fib here, at least before looking for head short positions. But ultimately, guys, I am bullish, and my targets are going to be 135 to 150K Bitcoin before the bull run top in Q4 of this year. That has been the plan for months and months and months. I'm sticking by that. Of course, we always have to entertain the possible bearish scenario, which would be something like this, where we reject here at this 12-hour bearish fair value gap. Maybe this is the fake out move and we see one leg lower, down to these lower prices for the weekly cycle low by the end of the month or early next month. That is another idea I'm still entertaining. Does that mean I'm going to short the price here? Obviously not. I'm still swing long, but this is something that can potentially play out. And we always have to keep our options open. As traders, it's not our job to predict where price is going to go. It is our jobs to react from price. So that is why I will always have a bullish and a bearish scenario. Even if I believe that one of those scenarios is more likely, for example, right now, and like I've been saying, since we've reached this level, the bullish scenario is more likely. That doesn't mean, the 10 or 20% chance that we go down isn't possible, because it very much is possible, and it is something we have to watch out for. That's going to wrap up this market update. I know this one was a bit shorter than usual, but that is all I have to cover. We'll see how markets react tomorrow. If you guys want to join my pro Discord, get access to the indicators on my screen here, as well as to follow my own personal trades, make sure to click the first link in the description below. Like the video if you guys have enjoyed, comment something down in the comment section below, subscribe to the channel for more daily analysis, and I will see you guys next video.